Hello everyone, welcome to Social Studies class. Today we are going to discuss locally and foreign made goods. Locally and foreign made goods. Alright, what is a trade? Trade means selling and buying. Selling and buying of goods and services. Now we have local trade and we have international trade. But first, let us look at local trade. Now, the trade of locally produced goods such as yams, plantain, and groundnuts between the north, for example, and the southern part of Nigeria is local trade. And so this kind of trade between the north and the south is referred to as a local trade. Farmers in the south grows yams, they grow plantains, cassava, and they sell them to people in the north. Okay? In return, people in the north grow groundnuts, millets, and raise cattle for sale to the people in the south. This is local trade. Okay? It is local trade. Why is it local trade? It is a local trade because local currency is involved. Okay? When you take your yams from the south to the north to sell, you are not going to receive dollars or euros, okay, or pounds in exchange for your yam. What you are going to receive is naira, okay? And so because we use local currency and it is a trade within the country, we refer to it as local trade. Okay? We refer to it as local trade. Now let us look at another example. When a girl or a boy go across the road to the kiosk to buy a packet of biscuits or sweet, for instance, it is called trade because it is an exchange. You have exchanged your money for the biscuit or for the sweet, and we can refer to it as local trade. It is a trade within the country. Okay? It is called local trade because what? The girl or whoever that is involved in that transaction uses local currency and the trade is in her community. So a trade within the country is referred to as local trade. Okay? Alright. We also have international trade. Okay? Not all trade is local. Okay? Some trade are international. When countries buy and sell from each other, it is called international trade. Okay? The goods and services a country sell to another country are called export. For example, if Nigeria sell her crude oil or yams to another country, we refer to it as export. We said Nigeria exported yams to Ghana, for example, or Nigeria exported crude oil to the United States of America, for example. Okay? So when a country sells his or her goods and services to another country, we refer to it as what? Export. Okay? While we also have what we refer to as import. Okay? What we refer to as import. Import are goods and services that are brought from another country. For example, when we bring in cars from overseas, bring in the handset, bring in some textbooks, bring in laptops from abroad, we refer to it as import. Okay? Goods that comes into the country from another country is called import. Okay? While the one that goes out from one country, for example, from Nigeria to another country is called export. And when there is this exchange of goods and services between two countries, we refer to it as international trade. Okay? It is called international trade because international currency like dollars, like pounds, like euros is involved. Okay, you can't sell your crude oil or your yams, for example, to the United States of America or to Ghana, and you expect that they will pay you in return with your local currency, which is naira and kobo. No, they will pay you back in their own currency. And so trade between two countries is referred to as international trade. Okay, it's referred to as international trade because international currencies like dollars, like pounds, like euros, as the case may be, is involved. Okay, all right. Now we have another concept: trade by barter. Trade by barter. When you're talking about trade, we often hear about trade by barter. Now, long ago, before we had paper money, people would trade by barter, which means exchange goods for goods. For example, if a person wanted to buy some chickens, they will have to give the owner of the chickens something that they wanted, maybe a bag of beans or a bag of rice, as the case may be. And so there was no currency at that time. Okay, when you want to buy something, for example, you have you need salt, for example, a salt in your house, you need a salt and you don't have salt, and maybe you have plenty of pepper in your house. You have to look for somebody who needs pepper, that you can exchange your pepper with the person's salt. So it is called trade by barter. However, these days we use money, which we call currency. Okay, and Nigeria currency is the naira. Okay, and this is what people exchange in order to get goods such as food, clothes, and services such as airplane tickets and medical care. Okay, now there are some of these goods. What are some of these goods that Nigeria exports to other countries? Nigeria exports liquefied natural gas, okay, crude oil. We also export plastic products. Okay, Nigeria export also cassava, cocoa, and other leather goods. These are some of the things that Nigeria export. Sometimes we also export millet and maize to other neighboring countries. Okay, so long as it moves out of Nigeria to another country, it's referred to as international trade. Okay, now in return, you know, Nigeria imports so many goods into the country. For example, handset, we don't manufacture handset in Nigeria, we import it. We import laptop, we import cars, we import so many things. Okay, airplanes, we import them. Even some textbooks, we import them from overseas. So these are some, I say some because there are so many of goods that we import into Nigeria. Wristwatch, your shoes, your handbags, sometimes your handbags, and so many other things that Nigeria import into the country. These are some, because at the end of this video, you are going to mention more for us to discuss further. Have a lovely day.